Hello brothers, today I'm making a video about the comments on my videos about Moses. As I told you, I'm revealing things hidden for thousands of years, like Moses' case. Well, brothers, it's hard to believe that the serpent, the dragon, the devil, Satan, was actually Moses himself. Many comments ask, but didn't the Messiah support Moses when speaking to the hypocrites, Pharisees, Sadducees, and the 12 tribes of Israel, saying, "If you believed me, you'd believe Moses, who spoke of me"? What did Moses say about the Messiah? Only that when the Messiah appeared, he was to kill them. And the Messiah spoke directly to the Pharisees and Sadducees, the 12 tribes of Israel, saying they would fulfill what Moses had spoken about him, that when the Messiah came and declared himself the Son of God, he should be killed according to Mosaic law. And that's exactly what happened. I'm receiving many comments and emails asking about this. It's been hidden for over 2,000 years. The last to expose Moses were the Messiah and the apostles, our brothers. And look, my brothers, at what happened to all of them. I ask you, if all evil comes from Israel, where does the name Yahushua come from? Yahushua, Yahweh, Adonai. If all evil is from Israel, I ask again, where do Yahushua and Yeshua come from? Think about it. Why is it so difficult to think? It's written, the Messiah said, one must die and be reborn as a child to learn anew. You might say, I don't need to die and be reborn, but then what happens? Most who left evangelical or Catholic faith didn't die in flesh and be reborn in spirit. So what happens? Mistakes. When one leaves the evangelical or Catholic system without dying and being reborn as a child, as the Messiah said is needed to enter the Father's kingdom, how can they find truth? People leave the evangelical or Catholic system completely tainted. Where do they go then? Where do you think they go, my brothers? Isn't it to Judaism? Isn't it to the clutches of the dragon, the serpent called Moses the devil? One more question. Many people say, but Moses spoke with the God of Israel. There are tons of evangelical pastors in the US, in Europe, not Europe, there's few there, but in South and North America, claiming to talk to God. Who taught them that? Wasn't it the devil called Moses? If you think they talk to God, if you're saying Moses talked to God in his madness, How could the devil talk to the devil if he was the devil himself? If you're saying Moses spoke to God, then evangelical pastors in North and South America are also talking to God, hearing voices, right? Many pastors say, oh, I heard from God, I had a revelation. Who'd they learn that from? Wasn't it from their father, the devil, Moses? See how it all fits together. Lots of evangelical churches in Brazil and North America claiming to have revelations from God. God's talking to many pastors. They hear voices talk to God, just like Moses did. And other false prophets too. You getting this now, folks? It's crystal clear. Pay attention. Moses spoke with God. Evangelical pastors in the Americas claim to do the same. Pretty impressive, huh? It's amazing they chat with God. Think, if Moses hadn't made up this God talk trick, how else could he control people? Isn't it the same line evangelical pastors use? I'm God's man, I hear his voice, he revealed it. Suckers fall for it, following these hellhounds who just want to fleece and fool everyone. You see what's going on here, folks? The father of these evangelical pastors, especially in the evangelical Masonic gospel and Roman Catholicism systems, is Moses. Moses didn't say, God spoke to me. Don't evangelical pastors in North and South America say the same thing? God spoke to me. Who did they copy? Stop and think, brothers. Think. Oh, the Messiah spoke highly of Moses. Where did the Messiah speak well of him? The Messiah only said, what's written in Moses' law about me is that when I come, he'd kill me. That's all he said. He didn't speak well at all. He just said, remember, the Messiah knew what would happen to him. When he arrived, he just said, if you don't believe me, how will you believe Moses? Because that's what he wrote about me when I'd come here. By the way, a detail. The Messiah was born in Galilee, was Galilean. In all ancient scriptures, he's Galilean. Now, in the Jewish system, Catholicism and evangelicalism, they changed him to Jewish for profit. If you research, you'll see the Messiah was born in Galilee. He was Galilean, a Gentile. Satan, Moses had his people. Judaism, the Jews. It was Satan's people and the 12 gangs. Everything outside of Judaism was Gentile. The Messiah was Gentile. The apostles were Gentiles. Where were they born? In Galilee. Galilean isn't Jewish. Stop, think, analyze. Look at history. Galilee was a country. Those born in Galilee were Galilean. Those born in Judea were Jewish. The Messiah was Galilean, born in Bethlehem of Galilee. The Messiah chose 11 Galileans, then Judas Iscariot, a Jew, infiltrated the group. Who really are the 12 tribes of Israel and those people? He's an example for us. Then the Messiah removes him and puts our brother Paul, born Saul of Tarsus, who isn't Hebrew but Turkish, born in Tarsus, Turkey. Notice how those who left evangelical, Masonic, and Catholic systems returned to Judaism, now wanting to make our apostles Jewish. They're Galileans, not Jews. Are they suddenly Jewish now? Think about it, brothers. Irrational minds contaminated by false beliefs left the evangelical system. Instead of being reborn and learning like children, they turned to the internet as their new God. There, the internet Holy Spirit showed them supposed Jewish manipulations of history. This trap, set when they left the evangelical Masonic gospel or Catholic Church, led them straight to Judaism, a perfect snare laid by the devil Moses for the weak-minded and spiritually frail. My brothers who understand what I'm saying, I'm revealing this gradually so you can think. Don't expect me to give you all the answers. I'll share bit by bit and you'll think, research, and discover more truths. That's what I want, for you to think, my brothers. The Messiah was Galilean, the apostles were Galilean. Only Judas Iscariot was Jewish, and he was removed like rotten fruit. Tell me, brothers, don't all ancient scriptures say the apostles and Messiah were Galilean? Our Father sent his Son, the apostles and prophets, to Judea, to Solomon's throne, the devil's first earthly throne, to try and save them. Let's give a better example. The devil made his own Eden. Let's give an example. He made his own Eden. Solomon's temple is like Eden, perfect for them, not us. So what did our Father do? He sent prophets to infiltrate and rescue people, then sent his Son. Our King, the Messiah, chose 11 apostles. Judas Iscariot volunteered but was removed. Saul replaced him. Adam had 2 sons, Cain and Abel. What did Cain do? It's an example. Our father was Adam. Abel was the Messiah. Cain was Moses, the devil. Think about this example our Father gave us. Think. So brothers, avoid Hebrew. It's a devilish language. I've warned you, but hypocrites who left organized religion still cling to it. They don't want to die and be reborn as a child, learning from those the Father sends to share the pure truth. Sadly, most who speak of our Father and Messiah are spiritually corrupted. It's the truth. They're completely tainted. They refuse to die to self, be reborn in the Spirit, and learn anew like a child. What?